Welcome to your Monday lunch break. I'm Tanya Rivero. The Democratic presidential candidates get their day on the debate stage this week in Las Vegas. It is the first time viewers and voters will hear frontrunner Hillary Clinton and Senator Bernie Sanders answer to each other's views on topics such as the economy, education, and trade. With us now to look ahead to Tuesday's debate is WSJ politics reporter Laura Meckler. Hi, Laura. There is certainly a lot on the line, not only for the two frontrunners, but all five candidates on the stage, correct?
Actually, it's 5 candidates will be debating on Tuesday. So,
and are any of them? Is a lot on the line for any of them other than the two frontrunners?
Yeah, I think that there really is. So, you've got Hillary Clinton, who obviously has been the front runner for a long time. You've got Bernie Sanders, who's really nipping at her, has a substantial amount of support, is drawing huge numbers of people to his rallies, is ahead of her in New Hampshire. Then you've got Martin O'Malley, the former governor of Maryland. He is out campaigning hard, putting out a ton of policy proposals, really working it. But he's still really mired low in the polls. So this is a big event for him to try to break through and have more people hear his message. And then the other two who will be on the stage are Lincoln Chafee, the former governor of Rhode Island, and Jim Webb, a former senator from Virginia. Neither one of them has really made much of an effort in this. They aren't doing particularly well either, so they kind of have nothing to lose going into this debate.
So looking at Clinton and Sanders, what do they each individually face as their greatest challenge going into these debates?
Well, I think for Senator Sanders, the challenge is to try to expand his appeal beyond the most liberal members of the Democratic Party and to show people that he really could be a viable general election candidate who has a command of issues beyond his sort of core agenda, and that he, for instance, that he would be someone who could be looked at to deal with foreign affairs and the military. Those are things that he's been studying up on ahead of this debate, and then where he's going to, I think, has a little bit more to prove. So that sort of convincing people that he is really a viable candidate and not just sort of a movement. Then you have Secretary Clinton, who there is a lot on the line for her. She was the unquestioned front runner several months ago and has really had a tough summer. So she needs to get out there, sort of regain her standing with Democrats, sort of right the ship.
Now, of course, a bit of a wild card in all this is Vice President Joe Biden. He's not entered the race, and he will not be in the debates, but the clock is sort of ticking for him. Does this mean it's too late?
Well, not necessarily. He could still get in the race. What his people close to him were saying recently was, no, it doesn't make sense for him to get in the race right before the debate and then be on the debate stage. It would be too quick. He was said to have been meeting this over the weekend with his family to be discussing this decision. No word yet of what, if anything, came out of those discussions. So I think that at some point it will be too late. I don't think that we're there yet, but he is going to have to actually get out there and put a campaign together. There is a lot of activity going on behind the scenes. At some point he'll have to actually own it and get out there on the trail himself if he in fact is going to run. So I don't know if there's an actual drop-dead date for him, but at some point we're going to get to it.
All right, Laura, we're looking forward to the debates. Thank you so much for that.